Hello and welcome back to another video, and welcome back to another reaction video on Reaction Wednesday, because today we're going to be doing a bit of a similar one to last week's reaction video, because we did one that was Star Wars themed, so we're going to run it back and do another Star Wars themed one this week. And this one is quite important to me, and just something that I really kind of wanted to do, and it's just a nice little video to pay tribute to one of my favorite films of all time. If you are a Star Wars fan, or just know anything of Star Wars enough to know when like the movies came out and all that kind of stuff, you would know that very recently it was the 20th anniversary of the release of Revenge of the Sith, episode 3 of the original Star Wars saga, back when they made really good stories. And the George Lucas saga, which I like to call the George Lucas saga because it's the 6 main Star Wars films that are the most like Star Wars to me. And although like I love stuff like the Clone Wars is just a really good series, and as much as I love the Clone Wars, and I do like other projects as well, like The Mandalorian, etc. But for me, the 6 films, the 6 original Star Wars films, will always have a special place in my heart, and they have inspired me with so much of my work it's just absolutely insane. I think I was literally in the rocker, so I was like literally 2 years old, something like that, maybe even younger, when I first got introduced to Star Wars. And the one that I remember watching the most, which was always my favorite of the films, was episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. And what a film this is. Just such a... and I think it just does hold a special place in the Star Wars fandom. I know so many people who have so much love for this film as I do, so this is a really special video to me. And today we're going to be reacting to memes from Revenge of the Sith, and I picked a couple of memes that I found in my Instagram Reels, and I was basically just scrolling Reels and I found a couple of funny memes, so I thought, you know what, let's share them for the video and let's do a little reaction to them, whilst I can really just express my love and just gratitude to George Lucas and everyone who is involved with making that amazing film. So without further ado, let's get into this video. This is going to be a slightly different one to usual, but fuck it, this is still going to be a very fun video. So let's get into this video right now. Roll the intro. So, as you can see right here, we have the reels that I downloaded, and we're going to be basically reacting to these reels. Now, most of them are Revenge of the Sith, bar like one, I think. So, most of them are Revenge of the Sith as per title of the video, but there's another one that gave me some pretty serious nostalgia, which isn't Revenge of the Sith related, but is Star Wars related, so maybe you guys can appreciate that one the same as I did. But let's go ahead and have a little look into these memes. So first one is not so much a meme, but a bit of a throwback to any 2000s kids, especially people who were born, late 90s, early 2000s, who witnessed and were able to get their hands on the original Star Wars DVD of the Revenge of the Sith. And if you remember this, then you are definitely a legend. So let's take a little look at this. We're gonna have the same issues as this, right? Cool. So basically the sort of little caption at the top says, the Star Wars DVD menus were just so cool. And I agree, they were always so good. Like they goated every other DVD menu on the entire market. I just remember so vividly all of the menus, because you'd literally end up like, I know personally, you'd end up watching the movie, and then it'd just go back to the menu, and you'd probably just sit there for a little bit watching the menu, because it's just like, it's cool, it's so different. You didn't want to click off it, just simply because it was a work of art in itself. So this one is the Revenge of the Sith one, and I believe there was a couple of different ones. For example, the Empire Strikes Back one was like a Hoth one with like the little I don't know the exact term for it, but the thing that basically the sort of Yeti monster that was in the ice cave with Luke. And yeah, I think that was like a one. I definitely remember 100% the Return of the Jedi one, which was literally like outside of Jabba's palace, and you had like a little frog which would hop around and stuff like that, which was kind of funny. And then there was this one, which is the one that I personally remember the most of. There was also like other ones as well, like the Phantom Menace one, which I think was of some sort. But yeah, basically, this is the one for Revenge of the Sith. So let's have a little look. So it starts off with a spaceship going in. Funny enough, this is the spaceship mainly seen in episode 2. I've briefly seen it in episode 1, I believe, as well. But yeah, same as episode 3 actually. I completely forgot. I need to rewatch Revenge of the Sith very as soon as possible, but I'm just literally so busy making content at the moment that it's getting difficult. So as you can see, it would fly down, and then literally you got like this whole thing right here, and you're gonna see what happens right now, which looks really fucking cool. A nice long zoom in and some probably copyrighted music, which is why I'm trying my hardest to keep this as cut up as possible, and to really intervene as much as I can with my little voiceover. So as you can see, you had like all the options down the side right here, and then you had the Revenge of the Sith logo, and then you also had right here just like little bits faded in over the lava. This was just so fucking cool. Like they went over the top with this, and yeah, it's like everything with Star Wars. Like it exceeds your expectations, and yeah, for what an amazing movie this was, I'm not surprised that they absolutely killed the opening titles. I'm not going to play any more of the music, but as you can see, when I scroll through, you can get a glimpse of the different faces that pop up and appear in the lava. As you can see, you got like Palpatine right there now. If we go back, you got like Grievous right here. A little fun fact as well, General Grievous for a very long time was my favourite Star Wars character, and I genuinely think he still kind of is, just because of he always was cooler to me. He had like them 4 lightsabers, but he was like so easily defeated in this. It's kind of sad. We want more General Grievous stories, because he was fucking cool. He was so cool. Anyway, that is the first one, as you can see right there. And now let's get into some more of these actual memes. So let's have a little start off with the first one, which we're gonna go from this side. So we're gonna start off with this one, which is a Revenge of the Sith meme right here. Now, a lot of these memes, if you are in the Star Wars space and you enjoy Star Wars, all that kind of stuff, you will probably have seen some of these memes before. I don't know why they always start up by themselves. It's really fucking annoying for the sake of this video. But yeah, let's have a little look at this meme right here. It says, I didn't know that Obi-Wan could do that. And personally, I think I may have seen this one before, but let's have a little look. Legendary fucking shot there. Like that shot is just so iconic to me, because it's something that was just engraved into my mind when I was younger. Just like as a child, that one shot, like General Grievous drawing his lightsabers, so fucking cool. But yeah, look at this. Look at this shit. They literally had Obi-Wan Kenobi drawing his own lightsabers right here, like Grievous. That's fucking sick. I love this meme. I think it's funny. if I was going to rate this meme, okay, we're going to rate the memes. Last one was a 10 out of 10. This one is a little bit less. I'd say this one's a good, solid 8 out of 10 though, for a meme. So, yeah, 8 out of 10 for this meme. It's a pretty solid meme, I'm not going to lie. So, I would say definitely an 8 out of 10. Now we're going to go for a bit of a throwback from the Empire Strikes Back, I believe. So let's go ahead and have a little look at this one. If you used to watch OG YouTube, you will know exactly what this meme is from the second it starts. But it's one of them ones that the OG people, like the people who literally watched YouTube, definitely back in the old days. This was a meme before memes were actual things. So this is kind of crazy.
General. My lord, the fleet has moved out of light speed. Comscan has detected an energy field.
Why did Vader do him dirty like that? Yeah, that's exactly why. That caption is added on afterwards, but this video is kind of legendary, I'm not gonna lie. Even though it is so simple, it is still legendary.
Comscan has detected an energy field.
It's just the awkward silences too. It's actually so well. The awkward silence.
Comscan has detected.
Yep, Vader didn't want any of that shit. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, he wasn't taking any of that shit. So yeah, that was the second one. Sorry, the third one technically. And yeah, I'm gonna give that one a solid 10 out of 10. Just on nostalgia points alone, that is a generally like 10 out of 10. Epic meme. Anyway, let's get on to the next one, which is probably one of my favorite ones. So it's called. These are not called anything, they're memes, so, you know. Okay, right, I'm gonna, let me try. Right, okay, so, here we are on the next meme. I saw this was actually part of a bigger video, which I think was called, like, General Grievous collecting lightsabers or something like that, or a fine addition to my collection, or something along them lines. It's definitely to do with that sort of meme, the whole fine addition to my collection meme, which just saw General Grievous basically going crazy and collecting every lightsaber in the Star Wars universe. And yeah, fucking solid video, but this is just a little cut of a couple of them. So yeah, let's have a little look. Yeah, I'm sorry, that's funny. Just the fact he ignites all of these lightsabers. He's got like 20 lightsabers there. Just like crazy. So he destroyed himself. The fact he just disintegrated himself because of the lightsabers. Fucking hilarious. That's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. The only thing that could have made it better is the addition of a fine addition to my collection. But having said that, it is still a 10 out of 10 meme. I've gotta say 100%. 10 out of 10 meme. Solid meme. Right, here's the next one. Let's have a little look at this one. Okay, so this one is Anakin and Obi-Wan. Anakin and Obi-Wan versus Count Dooku, except every time their lightsabers clash, it says Obi-Wan says hello there. So this one is one that I actually haven't seen before. So let's have a little look at this one.
Hello there, hello there, hello there, hello there, hello there, hello there.
Okay. That's good. That's good. I like this one.
Hello there, hello there.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hello there, hello there, hello there. Hello there, hello there, hello there, hello there, hello there.
But you don't use them.
Hello there.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot.
Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there.
This is fucking good.
Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there.
Nah, this is too good. Do It became kind of a big meme as well. I'm not gonna lie. Within the entire Star Wars universe, definitely.
Hello there.
Such a brutal moment as well. Count Dooku getting decapitated. Like, we generally, like, as a kid, I probably didn't realize that was like the full extent of what happened there. I just probably thought he died. But yeah, let's go on to the next meme. That was a 10 out of 10, by the way, because it's solid. I mean, it made me laugh, so solid 10 out of 10. Now, this one is the final of the memes. So let's have a little look at this final one. So this one is by an account called Brick Wars, apparently. So let's have a little look at this.
Are you alright?
Count Dooku.
I don't want to make a mess of things in front of the Chancellor.
You won't get away this time, Dooku.
I'm just gonna say, I love this fight scene. This fight scene was so good. I also just love like the aesthetic and like the surrounding and the design of Revenge of the Sith. Like, everything looks so cool. Like the background here, it just all looks so cool. I love it.
We'll see.
Okay, that's fucking good. I love that. That's too good. Fucking too good. You're taking the peak of both TV shows there. You got peak Star Wars, which is arguably peak Star Wars is most of the original saga films, and you got peak Doctor Who, which is like your David Tennant, Matt Smith era, and you combine them together to make a fucking amazing meme. 10 out of 10, solid meme. So yeah, that's basically the end of this whole reaction video. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Let me know in the description down, sorry, not in the description down below. Let me know in the comments down below what is your favorite Star Wars film, or what is your favorite Star Wars project, because I definitely love to know what your guys' favorite Star Wars film. Yeah, let's do film. What is your favorite Star Wars movie? Let me know down in the comments below. And yeah, that's basically the end of this video. Smash a like on this video if you want more content like this. I'm gonna be trying to figure out a way that I can react to the original Vader fan film from Star Wars Theory, so hopefully I can get that done at some point soon. But yeah, if you want more Star Wars content or just more Star Wars reactions on this channel, smash a like on this video just to show your support, and hit that subscribe button for more content, because we're trying to get to 100k subscribers on this YouTube channel, and I'd massively appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button. But until the next video, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.